Before we begin, I want to tell you 3 things about this video. Number 1, whatever that's mentioned on thumbnail and title is not clickbait or fake, it is 100% true. Number 2, this particular trade is not done by me, it is done by someone else. And number 3, which is most important, the intention of making this video is not to encourage you guys to take similar kind of risk or to indulge in similar kind of trades. It is rather to share the learning experience behind such trades, so you get to know how professionals think when they are actually trading, and then you can copy or replicate that thinking process and apply it to your trading. So now that you know the terms and conditions of watching this video, this is Shrish here and welcome to Trading Explained, and without any further ado, let's begin. Now before I reveal the details of the trade to you or tell you who the trader was, let me tell you that this particular trade was done back in July. It was done on monthly expiry of July, which means last Thursday of last month. And this video is scheduled for uploading on 19th of August. So there is going to be this difference of 20 odd days in between. So don't get confused just because you see July expiry in details of the trade. Alright. Now let's get to the trade. This trade was executed on options of Tata Steel. Now as you know, Tata Steel has been on the rise since last 1 year. To be honest, it's in a complete mad bull run since last 1 year. It has went from levels of 350 to levels of 1450 plus at the time of recording this video. Now this is where this trader comes out with a technical opportunity in Tata Steel. Now what exactly he saw before he punched that trade, I don't know. He had mentioned in one of his tweets, I guess. If yes, then I'll link that tweet down to description. So you can head over to that tweet later on and compare the Tata Steel chart and see what he was thinking. So you can get an idea of how really professionals think. But for right now, I am attaching image of that particular tweet if it exists. So you get a context of what I am trying to say. Now this trade was executed on OTM options of Tata Steel. Now for those of you who don't know what OTM options are, I am not going to cover that in this video. I am sorry, but that will just unnecessarily lengthen the video plus distract us from our original topic. But you can let me know in the comments down below if you want a dedicated video on that ATM, ITM and OTM options. I'll come up with that sooner or later. Now, as you know, OTM options lose their premiums faster than the speed of Ferrari, especially when it's monthly expiry, right? Option sellers selling calls and puts both sides, they're just banging these options from both sides, and these OTM options lose their value in no time. They actually start losing their value as soon as the monthly expiry starts to approach, but whatever. Now, this guy buys OTM options of Tata Steel just before the market close of Wednesday. That is 1 day previous to monthly expiry. And that too just before the close of the market. He spots a technical opportunity. According to him, the Tata Steel was going to shoot up the very next day. Now what actually ends up happening is Tata Steel blasts more than 6% on monthly expiry of July. And this guy had bought OTM calls, and now what happens is OTM calls also, as they lose premium, they also shoot up very fast because of the gamma rate. Now what is all this? I'm not going to technically explain, I'm sorry, but just I'm telling you that when OTM options start to shoot up, they actually start shooting up very rapidly. They do not go in a logical or straight manner. They actually start going from 1 to 2, 2 to 5, 5 to 20, 20 to 100. They actually go like that because of gamma and all these things that are involved. They actually start shooting up very rapidly. Now what happens is this guy has bought these Tata Steel options at 3 and 4 levels. Tata Steel shoots up. And now you tell me, where would you exit if you have these OTM options of Tata Steel at 3 rupees? Now you also have to keep this thing in mind that this is monthly expiry, and if Tata Steel stops even for a moment, you are going to lose that premium that you have gained on your options just because Tata Steel went up. So even if the Tata Steel is not going down, even if it's going sideways for some time, these OTM options are going to lose their premiums heavily. Now you tell me, in such situations, where would you exit? Buying at 3, most of you would exit at 6. भाई पैसा डबल 21 दिन भी नहीं, 21 मिनट में, right? Some of you might still hold until 8 or 9 levels, right? Some थोड़ा ऐसा professional लोग, and then almost every one of us would exit somewhere between 10 to 15, right? There is no one going to hold the OTM options, that too on monthly expiry. Anything can go wrong, right? Now this guy who has OTM options at 3 level continues to keep on holding until 43 levels. Now this is incredibly crazy. I don't know if you understand this, but this is actually crazy. This is insane. No one does this. He buys option at 3 and 4 and exits at 43. 14x return on a BTST trade.
मजा आया.
Now this is the thing. See, spotting an opportunity is okay. It means that you have knowledge of technicals. Actually executing on that opportunity is great because it means you have the power it takes to execute in markets. But what happens after you have executed the trade is most important, isn't it? Winning big and losing small is probably the most important aspect when it comes to trading. See, what does this indicate when I mean to say this guy bought at 3 and exited at 43? Why do I say it's insane? Why do I say it's crazy? Because this guy was so patient with markets when the market was giving him money. He did not have thoughts like, अरे what if this particular trade comes out to be a loser now? ये अभी पलटी मार के loser में बदली हो गया तो what happens? What will happen? He was not thinking of all these things. As a retailer, what we do is we always have these thoughts in our mind. As the position starts to go in our favor, as we start to see some green, some profits in our screen, we always have these things coming in our mind. What if this particular trade turns out to be a loser immediately? What if the market starts to go against me, isn't it? This happens to everybody. But the fact that you have to understand is when the market is giving you money, it is actually indicating you that you are right. If you would have been wrong, market would have shown you red. Loss दिखा था ना वहाँ पे. But when you are making money, market actually tries to tell you that you are right, stay in that trade. But what happens sometime, market also reverses और कभी कभी लॉस हो जाता है. Sometimes we also lose money when we are in profit, and this is why these incidences, this stick in our mind, and that is why whenever a profitable trade or whenever a trade starts to go in our favor, we start to think that this trade also might go and make me lose. So from next time onwards, don't let these thoughts and emotions come in between you and your trading when you punch a trade. But what happens sometimes is we have a stop loss, we have a market here, and then let's say we buy, and then it actually starts dropping down, and now the stop loss and the price is very new. So we feel this particular trade is going to take my stop loss just because it is near my stop loss. Now that is where you have to remember the reason why you kept that stop loss over here. When you when you go long on market or when you buy a particular stock or market, the reason you are keeping the stop loss over here because there is going to be support above it, isn't it? So what happens is the market usually comes down, takes support over here, and then goes up again, right? But जब market यहाँ पे आता है ना, when the market actually comes here, all of these logical thoughts just go away. What we only see is that this is going to take my stop loss and that's it. And what we do, we exit before it actually takes our stop loss. Now this might have happened to you. This has happened to me a lot of times. This might have happened to you as well. But this is very tricky because just because the price is near our stop loss, it does not mean it's going to take our stop loss. All right. We have stop loss there for a reason and you have to understand that thing. So remember just all these things when you are trading, and don't let all these things disturb you when you are actually trading. Be calm, be composed, be patient when you are winning, and be impatient when you are losing. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, then make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel because I'll be coming back with such more content for you guys. Until then, you guys take care and I'll see you around. Peace out. I hope this video was helpful to you and you learned something out of it. If yes, then make sure to smash the channel. Smash the channel. What dude? कुछ भी बोलता है.